Hey true fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, Sam of SG1, back for another Star Trek the Official Starships Collection review. This time, issue 49, the ECS Fortunate. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before I get into this review. I got an email of Eagle Moss saying that they're happy to send out a replacement for issue 50, the original Enterprise, which is the next review, because it's got, you know, the saucer section's not applied properly. In fact, I'll show you. No, I'll wait till the review. And they've said that basically that I've claimed a lot of damages recently, which I have. A lot of them recently have shown up damaged. I don't know if it's Eagle Moss themselves, or it's the quality control at the factory, which it seems to be the case in some. It seems to be a lot of the time it's that, and basically saying that I've got to send some of these replacements back. And to be honest, I've just thrown them away because they're broke, you know. So I've got to send these couple back. I'm a little bit annoyed at that, and I'm like, well, hang on, Eagle Moss, you're expecting me to pay £10 a throw for these things, and the ones I'm getting are damaged, and then you're asking for them. Well, I can understand they're asking for them back, but you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to send them back because they've turned up damaged. I don't want damaged ones. Simple as. But anyway, that's me rant out of the way. Like I say, I mean, the Fortunate here had no glue applied. They're going to send me a replacement out, but it's obviously I've got to send this one out, and it's just I've put a little bit of glue on there. My last bit of glue. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm quite happy to glue them back together, but I shouldn't have to do that. But anyway, yes. Anyway, so issue 49, the Fortunate. ECS Fortunate specifications. It's a Y-class freighter, registry ECS 2801, operated by the Earth Cargo Service. Sorry, in service 22nd century, length 270 meters, weaponry face cannons, crew 23, and the captain is Keen. And we've got the same CG render on the front as the front cover there, which is pretty cool. Like usual stuff, it goes into the history of the ship and the crew and stuff, and the episode it appears in, which is Fortunate's Son, and it's showing you various images from the episodes there. Episode. And then we've got a lovely text specs. I always like these pages. Text specs there, which are pretty cool, highlighting various areas of the ship. Rescue convoy. 2 unnamed Y-class freighters, similar to the Fortunate, were part of a fleet that led the last surviving humans to Set Yappa 5 after Earth was destroyed and altered townland by the Zindi. Freighter names. Earth freighters known to have operated in the 22nd century, including North Star, the Horizon, the Constellation, and the Ticonderoga, which was destroyed by a Romulan drone ship in 2154. 2151, one of the children living aboard the Fortunate had a Tenebian skunk as a pet. Presumably the animal had been acquired from one of the 2 inhabited Tenebian moons, one of the stops in the ship's route. And then we've got design in the Fortunate, and then, you know, we've got a lovely drawn image there of the ship. As usual, the design of the Fortunate started with John Eves' drawings and then completed by Ron Moore and the VFX team. And then we've got some more drawings of it there. Kind of, you see you've got the cargo containers on this one, but with a different ship there. And then you've got different containers with what would become the Fortunate there. Which is pretty kind of cool. And then space exploration in the 22nd century. It's going through, you know, how it would be to explore space in the 22nd century, explore space in the 22nd century, you know, and NX class ships and the like, and meeting various aliens such as the Suliban and the Andorians, and I think what's that display in there. This graph shows that Warp 5 is not simply 5 times faster than Warp 1, it is actually 214 times faster than the speed of light. Oh, that's interesting. And of course, what factors are measured in Cochrane's as well. And then we've got the on-screen section. Best appearance, Fortunate Son. That's the only episode it ever appears in. We've got some trivia. One of the planets of the ECS Fortunate trade routes was Dralax. Captain Keen, picture below. I believe that Dralaxian whiskey, one of the galaxy's real pleasures. NX-01 helmsman Ensign Travis Mayweather had visited Dralax when he was part of the crew of his family's freighter, the ECS Horizon. Mayweather confirmed Commander Trip Tucker believed that Dralaxian women had endowed with 3 and claimed that had first-hand, second-hand and third-hand experience. In 2155, an unidentified Y-class freighter similar to the Fortunate was in orbit of Verax 3 when the Enterprise NX-01 arrived, looking for 9 members of its crew who had been abducted by the Orions and sold into slavery. An earlier type of frigate utilised by the Earth cargo system was the J-class, similar to Imperial Y-class but smaller. The warp reactors fitted to J-class freighters were designed by warp pioneer Zephram Cochrane, and it was rumoured to have personally designed the inside of each reactor casing. Just cool. As usual, we get the CG render in the back there. I'm sorry, I lost the ability to read there. I do apologise. It's late at night. It is 1:45, and I've been at work today, so thought I'd do a review now because I can. And here we are. Here's the Fortunate, and for a freighter, it's rather nice. You can't really see it because of the glare of this light, but you can make out there's some nice detailing on the cargo containers there. Then you've got the warp nacelles there, which are pretty cool. Not plastic, but in fact it's all plastic, this one. Oh no, the brace, the actual brace that keeps it all together. This is actually the Fortunate. This bit up to here, that's the ship itself, and this is just all trailer, I guess. Very nice. For a ship that really I couldn't give 2 fucks about, to be honest. I mean, if this wasn't in the collection, I wouldn't be bothered. But it is, and it's a rather nice thing. I mean, the Geekology guys were saying that they're spending a lot of time and effort to make the what's the word I'm looking for? The ships that nobody really cares about, a lot of effort, and then the ones that will sell anyway, like the Enterprise C, which is still a travesty, that they'll sell anyway, so they can sort of be a bit laxed in the paint apps and things like that, and the detail, and then put all the collective effort into these ones, which is a shame because I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a nicely designed ship. It's very reminiscent of the Nostromo, I think, because the Nostromo ship itself is just like a tiny ship at the front and then a big, huge reactor refinery on the back. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's something a bit different, and it's got some really nice detail worked into there. Like I say, the panel lines, the antimatter pods here. And like I said, this is just glued on with my last bit of last bit of glue, and it's not even some straight, so I'm waiting for a replacement, so I'll send this one back. She's irking me a little bit, because I've got to spend more money to get a replacement. I mean, to be fair, Eagle Moss are pretty good. They are good at sending out replacements, which is fine, but if you don't want to send out replacements, Eagle Moss, give us top quality stuff. I don't want to see a damaged one again. I don't want to have to ring up every time and go, my ship's damaged, So, but other than that, it's really nice. It's really cool. I like it for what it is. It's quite nice. And it comes with a stand, usual, and it says ECS Fortunate on the bottom there. Now you've got a couple of options with this. You can either connect it at the top one, at the first cargo drum. Sits on quite nicely, or you can actually connect it at the second cargo connector when it wants to go. Come on, are you going to go? I had it set on there yesterday. Come on. Just go on there, because that's where it's supposed to go. No, don't want to go on that one for some reason. So we'll just put it on there, and I think you can put it on the other way if you really wanted to. Yeah, so you can have it sort of pointing downwards if you really needed to. But I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a couple of options with it. But yeah, it's nice to have in the collection. I mean, it's another Enterprise ship. Say what you want about that, but it's cool. It really is nice to have something a little bit different. Like the Bajoran Sailor, again, another one that I could care less about, but it's nice to have. Mine is completely destroyed because you look at it the wrong way and bits fall off. My Deep Space Nine's been destroyed at least twice. I had to glue back together, you know, and so this is the thing again. I'm loving the collection, but they are fragile as hell. I mean, if you look at them the wrong way, they fall off the stands. The stands don't, you know, are not very secure in the bases. It's, you know, and then because I get a broke one, a damaged one in the post, you know, and then the bitching about it, well, don't send me a damaged one. Arr. Anyway, so that's the Fortunate, and I will catch you all later for episode 50 of these. No, actually, no, that's wrong, isn't it? Because I've had 4. No, wait, I've done Future Enterprise. Well, issue 50 anyway, so I've had, just Future Enterprise, Borg Cube, the JJ Arse ships, and this is actually episode 54, 55 even. So, oh, and the dedication plaque, which again is broken because it's got nowhere to go. So I've chipped a little bit off it. It's annoying, but yeah. So anyway, that's me. That's this review. Sorry, it turned into a bit of a rant and getting at Eagle Moss. It's just that, you know, I just want value for money, and I don't think I'm actually getting it because of all the damaged ones. And like I said, the Enterprise C is still annoying, and the Klingon Negva still bad Eagle Moss, bad, very bad. Anyway, I will get off, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.